rock. Twins.
I think a change maker is someone who can go out into the community, find a problem, and figure out a way to creatively change it or create a new solution for it. I think Isaac has really done that. He saw that kids were really struggling in our community to understand finance and all of the things that people should know, and he created something that will teach them how to do it.
To me, being a change maker is recognizing a problem or inequity in my community and coming up with a solution for it. Right now, we're at an elementary school here in Greencastle, Indiana, and we're recording throughout the day, sharing a little bit about students teaching finance to both high schoolers and recording a lesson where we teach to young first graders about a bunch of fun financial things. Students teaching finance increases financial education and combats economic inequality nationwide by students educating youth in their communities.
I like saving money.
My light bulb moment was actually less about the education and more about the inequality. I noticed a gap in my community regarding financial education because students up until high school have never received any sort of financial education. And so this lack of education really contributes to some of the economic inequity and future financial struggles that adults have in Greencastle and beyond. There are 35 states that do not require a personal finance class. Those states leave behind 11.9 million students who don't receive this education. That's the gap that we're really trying to fill. In addition to just teaching in the classrooms, we want to advocate for financial literacy policy on the national level. I thought to myself, what can I do to try to combat this economic disparity? I personally taught almost 20 different classes and reaching over 550 students with the Students Teaching Finance curriculum, and we're slowly expanding across the country. Building my team was more about finding and consulting people in my community who I knew would be passionate and supportive of the project, and also willing to offer advice and guidance for how to build it. Mrs. Shadell has been incredibly helpful in terms of developing the ideas, the curriculum, applying for grants, and utilizing all the resources in our community and beyond to really try to help students teaching finance as much as possible.
I had nothing to do with starting it. It was all his idea. He wanted to go and teach finance to students. Students teaching finance, beautiful idea. I love the fact that he's going to bring other students into this. I just give him the space to do what he wants to do. He asks, and I find a way to make it happen. I like to try to find ways for the learning to be authentic as often as I can. But we have multiple layers of students that are benefiting from this. For my seniors, I want them to just have that experience of giving back and also reinforcing what they've learned. But especially for the younger kids, starting that financial education and getting it from someone that's not their teacher, that's going to stick. They're going to remember that aspect of it. Financial education matters because it's completely relevant. The students can't ask that question like, will I ever use this? They will use it today, tomorrow, every day.
It was a really smart idea to teach kids early on about what financial literacy is and how to combat those issues that they've had. And so if we give those kids tools early on, then we can prepare them for future success. I even talked to someone before this and they said, you know, my dad never talked to me about what paying the bills was like. And so now that I'm almost an adult, I still don't know what I'm doing. So if we give kids those tools early on, studies have shown that kids understand the concept of money at the age of 3. Starting like Isaac has the curriculum from like K to 2 and then 3 to 5, and it gets harder and harder with each lesson. However, it's giving kids what they need to learn.
We've differentiated it among grade levels to make topics more digestible for younger and older students. The biggest challenge is just making that interactive and engaging, because if a curriculum and lessons in general aren't interesting to the students, then they're not going to listen or learn anything from it.
It's so fun to hear him talk about it with leaders in the community, and he has so much support. Everyone's behind him and excited to see where this goes.
I've heard a lot of adults in my life say that they have struggled with budgeting. I think the community outreach is something I'm really proud of. What we're doing is really important, and we're giving kids the skills to learn and create something for the future.
If you can find a way to have it be something that the students are actually passionate about or have an authentic audience for, they can learn those project management skills and then have a lasting memory of a change, something inspiring that they helped create.
I think having a changemaker mindset and being willing to activate others and take action in your community is truly imperative to move society forward.